Hi everyone, I'm Nico of the Taco team, and I'm excited to introduce you to the world of Combz. Combz is the newest strategic idle game powered by Taco, and it's all set to launch on September 26th. But before we dive into the gameplay, let's talk about the drop details. The drop is set for September 22nd, and thanks to NFT Blocks, we'll have a referral code giving 10% to creators. Also, an incredible 50% of the drop will be redistributed to the community through the season prize. You can find all the drop info in the link provided in the description below. Now, let's get back to Combz, and don't forget that all the text and figures are placeholders. Combz is a strategic idle game based on resource management and powered with AI events. To get started, you'll need a Wax, Anchor or Wombat wallet. In the home page, you have your resources inventory, your staked chain fields, the season price overview, 3 buttons that we'll explore later, the active AI event, and the free faucet. Anyone can earn free resources from the faucet once a day. These resources go to your inventory, and you can use them to produce more, purchase NFTs, and even enter the leaderboard to compete for the season prize. But the free faucet gives you only a limited amount of resources. How can you get more? By starting new productions. To do this, you will need Chainfield and Combz NFTs. You can get them through the drop, secondary market, and also a limited amount through the Combz shop. There's no limit on how many Chainfields and Combz you can have. In your inventory, under My Assets, you can find all the NFTs, both Chainfields and Combz, which are in your wallet. Once you stake them, you can find them also in their specific sections. Let's now stake our Combz, so we will be able to use them in our production. Okay. Chain fields are your production lines, and each one must be filled with at least one Combz to start a production. In the home page, you'll find a list of all the staked chain fields. As you scroll the list, you'll also see alerts that indicate if a chain field is idle, producing, or ready to be claimed. Let's click now on a chain field and start a new production. This is a level 2 chain field with 2 slots per level, a max operating time of 6 hours, and 40 more usages before repairing it. You can repair it with Hyperion after all the usages are done. Let's now start a new production. Combz are NFTs that produce resources every hour when put inside a chain field. They produce 1 resource in output, and some of them might also need 1 resource in input in order to produce. By placing Combz in the slots, you can start a production. Keep in mind that you receive a malus for each empty slot, so it's better to fill them all. You cannot insert a Combz if its own level surpasses that of the chain field level. The game knows it, so it shows only the ones you can use. Now let's fill the chain field. Additionally, you can boost your production. For example, there's already an AI event running here that gives a nice boost on HON and Hyperion production. But if you want even more, you can spend some money to increase the output of all your resources. You can also boost production with venue sponsorships when they are available. Sponsorships are free, so you better use them. Production time is determined by the max operating time of a chain field. In this case, 6 hours. If one of the Combz has a shorter lifetime, the time is dictated by the Combz lifetime, not this case. However, this level 2 Combz needs input resources to produce. the production will stop early if you don't add resources to the production tank. For each production issue, you'll see these icons. Let's now add resources to the production tank and the icon disappears. Now that everything is set and the output is maximized, let's start a new production. In 6 hours, you will be able to claim your rewards. While you're waiting, you can use the resources you already have. For example, you can allocate them to get a larger portion of the season prize based on your share of the total points. Let's add some hon and climb this leaderboard. And here we go. As you can see, you need to refresh in order to see the new leaderboard. And here we are. Now let's go back to the home page. Another essential aspect of the game is crystallizing. You can turn resources into NFTs, with 3 options available for each resources but hon that cannot be crystallized. Crystallizing is the only way to transfer resources and sell them, so it's crucial, and of course, you can shard them and convert NFTs back to resources. Very fast on the shop. You'll find Combz, Taco and limited edition NFTs there, so you better save your resources to get the best NFTs in the Taco universe. It's everything. As you can see, Combz offers a compelling gameplay experience with an easy user interface and an entertaining strategic environment. As always, we're committed to providing the best experience to each player. See you on September 22nd for the drop and September 26th for the game launch. Cheers!